So I finally watched 1,000 Pound Roomies, episode 2. Nisha was kind of irritating me, just a little bit, not too much. I still like her though. Why, you may ask? Because I kind of saw myself in that situation between her and Jazz. I saw how many of my friends acted when I first started my bariatric journey. Yes, in the beginning, I was eating smaller portions, maybe having at least 3 to 4 bites at a time. And that was normal in the beginning. Over time, yeah, you start to eat a little bit more. But the goal is to learn about portion control and having good eating habits. Plus, certain foods even now still makes me nauseous, especially when they are heavily greasy. And just to remind y'all, my surgery was on March 29, 2022. So in the beginning of episode 2, Nisha kind of got in her feelings because Jazz can only have maybe 2 or 3 bites. And I think because she's not in Jazz's shoes, she's not going to understand. She's not going to understand that certain foods are going to make Jazz nauseous. Some foods she's not going to be able to hold down. And sometimes she's not going to be able to eat an entire plate. I remember in the beginning, it took me a whole day to finish that plate. And not only that, I had to buy smaller plates. I gave my big plates away. This is when you kind of need people in your circle to understand the journey that you're about to go on. Or Jazz could educate Nisha about her journey with taking, I don't know if I could say it, the injections. Now, I saw some people in the comments saying that Nisha needs to lose weight as well, so she can be a better support system for Jazz. But I really don't like that take. Y'all keep saying that she needs to do this and that to help out Jazz. But here's the thing, Jazz is a grown woman. And at some point, we have to take ownership of our own journey. Yes, support is nice, but it's not anyone else's responsibility to carry you. And expecting Nisha to start her weight loss journey just because y'all are telling her to, that's not being realistic. It doesn't work that way. Trust me, I've had to tell my own family and friends, sometimes directly and sometimes in a gentle tone, that they need to lose weight or take their health seriously. And guess what? Most of them did not listen. They won't care even if you point out the knee pain, the shortness of breath, the sore ankles, not being able to walk for 10 minutes. People won't take it seriously until they are ready. Also, Nisha's little friend, the situationship of 19 years, girl. Nisha, I know you be in the comments responding to people that watches the show. When you were explaining the history between you and your little friend, it didn't sound right to me. So when y'all were in other relationships, were you telling your partners like, oh yeah, this is my friend, we're just friends? And then when y'all broke up with y'all partners, that's when y'all would link up? That don't sound right to me. A 19-year situationship. If I was dating him, I wouldn't even trust him or you. Last thing, with the family dinner, the producers were being very, very messy. That had producer written all over it. I know for sure, allegedly, because I know how I get, but I know for sure that the producers probably asked Jazz's grandmother to ask Nisha to say a prayer. Y'all know how Nisha feels about the church. So she had to say grace. And for Jazz to be Nisha's bestie, I did not like how Jazz was low-key encouraging her grandmother and basically encouraging Nisha to say grace. If you know your friend's history of her being in a cult and she's uncomfortable with doing anything regarding the church, you were still pushing her to do something that she didn't like. I was kind of giving Jazz the side eye. So overall, Jazz deserves a supportive system when it comes to her weight loss journey. And part of that means that she needs to educate Nisha on her bariatric journey so she can understand what Jazz is going through. But that doesn't mean that Nisha needs to lose weight just to be supportive. Support is about empathy and understanding, not matching someone's journey. And at the end of the day, Jazz is responsible for her own progress. And Nisha has to move at her own pace too.